Welcome to the Dozen Trivia Tournament 2, presented by High Noon. Real vodka, real juice, only 100 calories, and I'm enjoying the drink of the summer, a kiwi flavor to be exact, as you get ready to watch this second round opening matchup between the 5 seed, the Experts, the original Dozen team, Brandon Walker, PFT, and Fran, and the 13 seed, a potential Cinderella, Spittin' Chiclets, Biz, Whit, and RA for a chance to win the Kiwi region and move on to the Final Four. In the first round, the Experts took down the 12 seed, the Misfits, in impressive fashion. But on the other side, it was a 15-point performance for the 13 seed, the underdog, Spittin' Chiclets, and RA, Biz, and Whit are trying to topple another top 5 seed with a chance to go to the Final Four. Can the Experts make their first ever Final Four, or will Spittin' Chiclets cement themselves as this year's Cinderella? It's the Dozen Trivia Tournament 2 presented by High Noon, and it all continues right now. It's the Dozen Trivia Tournament 2 presented by High Noon, and it is the second round with a trip to the Final Four, which that's not that I can say that, but fuck it, we're saying it this year. On the line, it is the Kiwi Regional Championship between the 5 seed, the Experts, PFT, Fran, Brandon, who in real time played last night, quick turnaround, and on the other side, the 13 seed with the big upset of Chicago yesterday, it's Spittin' Chiclets, RA, Biz, and Whit. 15 points yesterday, big win. Brandon, opening thoughts? I'll let you have the first statement here.
Criminally underseated as always. We were here in real time at 9:30 in the morning because one of those assholes wouldn't move his tea time to record later.
Oh. Whit, rebuttal.
Wow.
I'm sitting outside of Whole Foods, and if I was Brandon, I'd maybe start eating some stuff out of this instead of the gross trash fast food he constantly eats to look the way he does. So fuck off, Brandon.
We weigh the same fucking thing.
Well, I don't know if that's true. That's like when Trump's like, I weigh the same as DK Metcalf.
I don't know. All right.
Yes, good morning.
Before we get into it, I mean, big one here. Can you replicate it? You guys came close to him a couple weeks ago.
Well, we beat him with me and Biz one time, and then I choked the second time, so I'm feeling good. I got a good night's
You
sleep.
were out late last. You got a good night's
What time did you leave the bar?
fucking way you did.
McSorley's last call was 1 o'clock. I went back home to the hotel after. Check my social, man. There's nothing after McSorley's.
All right, so yeah, we got arrested RA. I would actually be more afraid of a still intoxicated RA. That's when he's at his
Yeah,
best
exactly.
energy.
This is big, high energy. Biz has a hard out here. So here we go. Biz had maybe 2 of the greatest celebrity mashup polls in the history of the show yesterday, by the way. Sunk Chicago. One note, Brandon's phone-a-friend yesterday did seal the deal. He wrote his own destiny.
Possibly.
You knocked Chicago out.
Oh, yeah, I helped you guys get here.
Yeah, you might cut your own throat.
So Biz has, 30 minutes until he's got to go give Wayne Gretzky a tug job? Is that it?
Oh, snap. Wow.
Every morning,
Jesus,
10 a.m.
PFT.
Jeez, it's 9:30 in the morning.
Every morning, 10 a.m. Wayne likes to wake up.
Right.
Hey, PFT, have some class. Holy shit. Scumbag.
24 questions, 12 rounds of trivia, 25th question being the bonus round. RA, your finalist person for Spittin' Chiclets. Brandon for the Experts. Winner moves on to the Final Four. As always, you can double up any question you want except for round 6. Already we're 2, that's the niche category round, and you have 2 other lifelines. The phone-a-friend, which the Experts noted, it's 9:30 in the morning. They don't know if they know anyone awake right now, which is just classic.
I think my mom's up.
And then double sip presented by High Noon. You can answer a question 2 times, but you can't pair those up with any question or 2. Here we go.
Dad's definitely get up.
For a trip to the Final Four, the winner of this wins the Kiwi region, and will take on the winner of Frank and the Frankettes and the Big Screamin' Honkers, which is going to be... Frank was on edge yesterday already.
I want the honkers.
Here we go. All right, well, you got to win. You got to win.
Settle
first.
down, Beavis.
First round is MLB. 35 seconds on the clock. Experts, you're up first. Here's your question. Cody Ross won an NLCS MVP in the 2010s when he hit 3 homers and 3 doubles in his team's series. Who won the NLCS that year? 35 seconds on the clock.
David Ross played for the Cubs. That has nothing to do with Cody Ross.
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna go through NLCS winners. Okay.
Okay.
2010 Giants. Giants. 2011 Cardinals. 2012 Giants. 2013.
I'm gonna say
Cardinals.
I'm gonna say either Cardinals or Giants.
2014 Giants. No.
Yeah.
Giants.
Even your bullshit. Yeah.
Then Mets.
It's a baseball.
5.
Not the Mets. I
4.
say Giants.
Giants.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. Giants 1-0 out of the gate.
By percentages, yeah.
1-0 out of the gate. Other side. MLB for Chiclets, the 13 seed. Here it is. Adam Kennedy won an ALCS MVP in the 2000s when he hit 3 homers in his team's series clinching victory. 3-home run victory.
What, Texas Rangers, what, maybe? Remember they had a little run there? They didn't win one, but they went to a couple. You have any guess, what?
I mean, they got 1 year. We got the whole fucking century.
No, this is
I don't know.
the 2009.
Oh, okay, yeah. 2000, 2010, so.
2009.
Okay, yeah.
Adam, I don't know who that is already. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea, dude. No
I
idea.
don't know, Texas Rangers.
It wasn't the Texas Rangers because
All right,
they
why
won
did
when
you
I
say
was
five?
in Edmonton.
5,
So what do you think, what?
4, 3, 2.
I don't know.
Texas Rangers final answer. Sorry, we suck at baseball.
All right.
Adam Kennedy.
Yankees, Rays, or Tigers?
I think it's Tigers.
It's Yankees, Rays, or Tigers. I think it's Rays.
Okay, go Rays.
No, how?
I tried. I'm not. Trust yourself.
Why do you think it's Tigers?
It just sounds like the Tigers. That's like what felt right.
It's
to me.
either Yankees,
It's
Rays,
too
or
early for
Tigers.
me to think.
5.
I'm just feeling
Rays.
Correct answer is the Angels. 1-0
fine. All right,
after
that's
one
good
round.
bounce. That's a good bounce.
All right,
If we're up
We
after
dodged a
baseball,
bullet.
I'm happy with that.
That's a good bounce for us.
yeah, it is.
Double.
Celebrity mashup.
Yeah.
Experts want a double.
Yeah.
Experts want a double.
2 times.
For 2 points, up 1-0. The experts. Here is your mashup. Name the 2 celebrities in this photo.
Like Fran Cook.
Blake Shelton and Kate Hudson.
That is
Jesus
so fucking
Christ.
impressive.
Final fucking answer.
What the
That is
fuck?
correct.
She says them before she
What is
even
she,
sees them.
fucking
That's like-
Rain Man?
That's amazing.
She is the Rain Man of celebrity mashups. It is true. That's just what she is. 3-0. Other side. This is where you guys were big
want to
yesterday.
double up or no?
Name the 2 celebs.
All right, I know the
Mel
guy
Gibson.
and Uma Thurman. Want to go with that?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good with Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, Uma Thurman, final answer.
Chiclets, a good mashup team. That is correct. Uma Thurman, Mel
boys.
Gibson.
What's up, boys?
3, 2, 1. Experts double off the board, but used as usual successfully. Here we go. Next round is the NFL. The NFL.
Fuck.
This is for the experts. This is for the experts. For the experts. Before breaking out with the Colts, Brandon Stokely spent the first 4 years of his career with what AFC
Denver
team?
Broncos. Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos. Final answer.
Incorrect. Other side. A real quick.
Don't say,
Hey.
don't say anything.
Was it the
Holy shit.
Rams? What?
I don't know, but just the fact
Oh,
they got
Rams
it
were
wrong,
AFC.
huge.
No, they won the AFC.
Brandon Stokely. He was on the. I only know the Colts, dude. I don't know.
5, 4, 3.
Houston Texans,
Rams
final
are-
answer.
Is it Ravens?
It's the Ravens. It's the Ravens. He guessed too quick. Ripped it too
That's
quick.
dodging a bullet.
Why did we
I know,
fucking phone?
sorry.
Why did we
Both came
phone
up
a
with the
friend?
same-
I totally
It's a
thought
steal. You
I
can't
only
phone a
went
friend.
to the-
We couldn't, Biz.
You probably went to the Broncos.
It wasn't.
right?
It was a steal. You can't phone a friend on a steal.
Other
Okay,
side.
okay.
Yep.
Chiclets can make it 3-2.
Let's slow ourselves down.
Little too quick from the experts. Before breaking out with the Jaguars, Keenan McCardell spent the first 4 years of his career with what AFC team?
All right, now we should
I'm
phone.
willing to.
Want to phone a
Yeah,
friend?
yeah. I'm. Stephen Shea, bring that nerd in.
Is he here?
We can call him, though, right?
Just call him.
Okay.
Call him. Because I don't think he's here yet.
Wait, how much? All right, I'll do it because he's there on the thing. All right. Hopefully, my fucking phone.
I will see if he's here to be fair.
To be fair.
You know what? I would have always.
Keenan
said.
McCardle.
I would have just been wrong.
I don't remember him playing on
It
the
wasn't
Ravens.
until after he said it wasn't Broncos that I thought it.
Hey, what about calling Will Compton? He's there, isn't he?
He might not be awake though.
Y'all should probably call Will Compton.
I don't know. Let's see. Are you calling him or? I don't know.
You
All
call
right.
him.
no.
If he's
Yeah, we
here,
already-
if he's here, you can
Call
come
Will
down.
Compton.
Yeah. Yeah, but Chi is much more likely to answer his phone.
Stephen Che, by the way, all-time bad phone a friend.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know this.
Stephen Che, it's RA. You're on the phone, a
put it on
friend.
speaker.
Hold on. I gotta put you on speaker. Can you hear me?
Yeah, do you want me to come in? I'll be there in like 2 minutes.
No.
No, we gotta go. We gotta go right now.
Go
All right,
fast.
Steve. Before breaking out with the Jaguars, Keenan McCardell spent the first 4 years of his career with what AFC
I don't
team?
understand.
San Diego Chargers, 100%.
Fuck.
San Diego Chargers. Final answer.
Incorrect.
That wasn't
You
right.
fucking nerd.
Oh wow! I thought it was the Chargers too.
All right.
Holy
relax.
shit!
Fucking-
Okay. All right, so we got.
So it's not the Chargers.
We get
Sounds like yes.
Sorry, I gotta apologize to him later.
Whit's gonna kill Jay.
I'll hit him.
Was it the Jets, huh? Not the Steelers.
Texans, Colts,
Browns.
Patriots, Bills.
5,
100%. 100%.
3,
Yeah, 100% he said
2.
Chiefs. I don't know.
Well, dodge another one, boys.
Browns. Well, yeah, Chicklets
I
dodge
don't
points in
I don't know that
NFL.
either.
Music.
All right.
Those two questions were designed to get the exact same type of answers that they got. Like the teams that they
Two
played on
very
afterwards.
confident
It's not a.
Yeah.
It's a decent.
I'm just glad this team
decent
changed answers. It's
observation.
like way worse than mine. 100%.
100%, Steve.
I will play this 3 times because we have Zoom participants. So if
100%.
you need an extra time off the top, I will play it. Here's music. 3-1
Oh,
experts.
Ari crushes this. Ari's unreal at this.
Correct. Eagle Eye Cherry. 5-1. Big steal. Big steal. 5-1.
you're
Double
right
steal
there.
on the board for Chicklets.
I'm
NBA next category. NBA. Here we go.
plenty of
Experts.
time, boys.
Band
Plenty of
named
time.
after, I didn't realize this till later, but it's named after Chuck Berry.
And now we have the NBA.
Keith
Awesome.
Van Horn started on the Nets NBA Finals team, then came off the bench a few years later for what team in the West?
Does this imply in the finals in the West? Or does it not imply that?
I would.
This is a finals question.
Is it? It's not Utah because he's a Mormon, right?
All right, so West, you're talking
You're talking
Spurs, you're talking Lakers,
Maybe the Lakers. Was he on the Lakers?
2006 Mavs. I think it might be Mavs.
Keith Van Horn on the
They
Mavs.
love white forwards. They love
Oh,
them.
Utah doesn't?
So do the Jazz.
They didn't make the finals. Lakers, it's Lakers,
5,
I'm
4,
gonna guess Mavs.
3.
Mavs.
That is
God,
correct.
Brand's
The
fucking
Mavs.
locked in.
6-1. Other side.
Calm down.
Holy fuck. Brandon, this is a Brandon I've never seen
Don't
before.
take down the set this early. It's too many matches.
James Posey played heavy bench minutes for the Celtics in the NBA Finals, just like he did for what East team a few years earlier. Same thing in the NBA Finals.
Yeah. James, fucking
All right. I know, just a little loud, a little loud.
Sound effects.
Get into Hulk mode.
Sixes wit, Biz, any guess? No? No. 76 is final answer. Fuck. These questions are fuck. Might as well be speaking Mandarin right now.
So Miami Heat, right?
Could be. Yeah, I was thinking the Heat or the Magic.
No, I think it's the Heat.
It's the magic.
It's always the Magic for me. We can go Heat.
I'm gonna go Heat. Final answer.
That is correct. It is the
I
Heat,
was gonna
7-1.
Brandon
And
is-
Fuego.
Brandon
of time,
is on
boys.
fire
Plenty of time.
There are a lot of points.
We
Like,
were
you
up-
have
we were
your
up-
double. You have your double. Here we go. This is niche category time. Experts. Experts. You have the Cosby Show.
Here we go.
The Cosby
boy.
Show again.
Again.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
Did we do
They
this
should,
with
they
them
should
last
lose
time?
just for picking
I
that.
mean, yeah, it's
I think
just
we had this with them last
We
time.
did.
right?
get the show canceled. 1980s comedies on the other side. You used Stanley Cup in the last
category.
one. Here we go. Experts. Niche category for 2 points of 7-1.
I'm just gonna check out for this question.
In season 6, Cliff has a nightmare where all the men get pregnant. What does he eventually first give birth to in the dream?
What does he eventually first give birth to? A 6-foot-long hoagie sandwich. He then gives birth to an orange soda.
Final answer?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That is correct. 9-1.
It's
Chicklets
weird to
need
think
this
about.
one. 1980s comedies. RA.
No, you're right. That's definitely the most.
For 2
bizarre thing.
points.
Encyclopedic memory of the Cosby Show.
Name this 1983 comedy. Director, Stan Dragoti. Characters, Jack and Caroline. Supporting, Terry Garr and Jeffrey Tambor.
What is this?
Mr. Mom. Wait, I'm pretty sure. You guys have any other guess?
No,
Mr.
What
Mom.
the fuck is this niche?
I wasn't born yet.
That is correct. RA rips 2 points for Chicklets.
What's the
All
answer?
right, focus, guys.
Mr. Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Rom.
Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
Michael Keaton. That was a great movie.
Good,
Yeah.
yeah, good
Tricycle
movie.
scene?
That was redemption for you.
A little bit.
What if
Not
that
quite a
holds
little
up?
bit.
All right, bonus
quite.
round time. Chicklets
Ah.
needs it down 9-6. Here we go.
Fucking ones.
3, 9 to 3.
9-3.
9-3. I can't read. I'm a fucking
I
idiot.
don't want to make it any tougher on the Chiefs than it already is.
Time to make the donuts.
All right, retailers. Here we go.
Retailers.
No, it's
Christ.
not. It's not Coles again. Don't worry. It's
Hermes.
not Coles question.
Hermes.
Here we go.
Motherfucker.
DSW.
Here we go. TSM and Coles. That was the last one.
What's
Here's
a
the question.
retailer?
RA, final answer person.
Yep.
Brandon, final answer person. Most after 5 rounds gets 2 points. Name the top 25 largest retailers in the U.S.
Okay,
based
let's
on
just start.
worldwide sales. U.S.
Let's
based.
start with Walmart.
Just gave you 2
Start with
freebies
Walmart?
that aren't on the list.
We're going to start with Walmart.
You're going to start with Walmart. That is correct. 1-0.
Nice.
Sam's Club, same thing, right?
I would say Amazon.
Amazon.
Can you go with
I'm
Target?
going Target.
Target.
Apple.
Final answer, Apple. Yep.
Come on. Where do you buy things?
Home
2 to
Depot.
2. 5, 4,
Home Depot.
3.
Just had to look at you.
Thank you.
Say
Kmart. Is
Yeah.
Kmart still a thing?
I don't know. They've been out of business. Want to go Costco? Costco.
Yeah, that's fair.
Costco. Final answer.
Jeff D. Lowe's.
Lowe's.
Lowe's. 4 to 3.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
We'll go that Bed Bath Beyond. Final answer.
For the 2 points.
Right here. Where do you buy things?
5,
How about, why don't we
4.
go with
Kohl's.
3.
Nordstrom. Nordstrom.
Nordstrom.
Chiclet's still alive.
Sam's Club. Final answer.
Sam Club is under the
even know
Walmart
what
umbrella.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
That's fine.
How about BJ's with
No, I don't even heard of this thing. What the
Sears?
5.
Sears. Final answer.
That's 2 points for the experts, an 8-point lead. You'll know a bunch of these on here, though.
Websites.
So JCPenney?
You named the big ones, obviously.
Marshalls.
Who said
Oh,
Kmart?
Marshalls.
Macy's is on there.
CVS.
Walgreens, CVS,
Oh, I wasn't
Kroger.
even thinking like drugstores.
All the big
7-Eleven.
Publix.
Best Buy. I was thinking Best Buy.
Best
too,
Buy, AT&T.
but- Oh, well, yeah.
8-point lead. Experts have a
Macy's,
big
what
one.
Nordstrom's.
You have to double,
Yeah.
remember, at some point. Colleges and universities
it's
is
a
the
part
next
of
category.
Macy's, right?
No, it's-
Hey,
Colleges and universities, no college
Okay.
football. So,
okay,
sorry.
that's fair.
By the way, Nordstrom Rack is a delightful store.
Just a wonderful store. Jeff
Here we
got this
go.
jacket there.
I did not. Next category is colleges and universities for the experts.
Okay.
What 2 states does this combination of 3 Division I schools reside in?
South
Oakland,
Carolina?
Winthrop, and Furman.
Furman, South
definitely
Carolina.
South
Furman, South Carolina, right? Winthrop seems like a Carolina name.
Oakland's
Or
a
is it-
trick.
Oakland is a trick.
Is it North Carolina?
I think Oakland is in Michigan. But if it's not a trick, we're going to double sip.
Okay.
Why don't we double sip
Yeah, double
North
sip,
and
double
South?
sip.
No, it's definitely South Carolina. I know Furman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
So
With
we're
2
double
states,
sipping.
so
5.
We're gonna double sip.
Okay, first guess.
We're gonna go with Michigan and South Carolina.
That is correct. 12 to 3. Other side.
You see how I
Down
snuck
9.
Oakland out?
yep, that was
Here
good.
we go. Similar question.
Oh, I didn't realize it's
What 2 states does this combination of 3 Division I schools reside in? Oral Roberts, Prairie View A&M, and Lamar. You also have your
got
double
this
sip
one.
as well.
Done.
All right.
Got this
I mean,
one.
Done.
Hold on, let
Texas
them-
is one of them.
Oral Roberts, Prairie View, maybe Arkansas. Arkansas. What you got any?
Sure.
Never heard of any of them.
Texas.
All right, we'll go
Texas and Arkansas.
Texas and Arkansas. Final answer.
Texas to Oklahoma, right?
Fucking.
Oral Roberts.
Yeah, shout out to Oral Roberts. They won
Yeah,
1/8 of
Oklahoma's
the
Oral
Bitcoin.
Roberts.
Yeah.
Is Prairie View Texas?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. What were you thinking?
I was thinking it was Louisiana. Lamar.
5.
Okay. We're gonna go Texas and Oklahoma.
That is correct. Experts running away with it. Chicklets, you have your double. Next category is movies. Do you want to double?
Yeah.
All right, down 10, 11 points remaining. Here's movies.
Not over yet.
Got to go on a tear. Here it
Yeah.
is. This is for the experts. Movies for 1 point. One of his 3 non-cameo credits for 2002, Colin Farrell played Stu Shepard in this Joel Schumacher movie.
Non-cameo credits is phone booth. SWAT.
I mean, he was just. Oh yeah.
SWAT was around that, right?
You have no lifelines. You have
The
your
Lobster. That
call a
movie
friend.
fucking sucked.
No, it
It's
didn't.
one of those two.
No, it didn't.
The Lobster was
I wish we
awful.
had our double sip.
I did too. Stu Shepard. Is that more of a SWAT name or is that a phone booth name?
I don't think Stu's never been on a SWAT team.
Do you remember talking to somebody like he's like, listen to me, Stu? Is that
He was
Five.
kind of a nerd in that. He wasn't.
4.
I think it's phone booth.
3.
Phone booth.
That is correct. And that is the victory for the experts. A knockout here after 8 rounds.
Yeah.
Nice fucking questions, Jeff.
That's on me
No,
today?
seriously.
Yeah, Jeff was
Thanks,
biased.
Seriously,
thanks for
sweet
having
fucking
us, guys.
questions.
All right, well, yeah. All right. Take your shots at me. Anything for
Thanks, Biz.
Brandon?
We gotta
Fuck you.
we gotta finish for posterity, right?
Biz, final thoughts? I mean, you beat Chicago yesterday.
Yeah, no, hey, man, fucking right. I'm pumped.
Biz is happy.
No, I'm just. Are we finishing out or no?
No,
okay.
it's, you've been
Yeah, we
KO'd.
got our asses whipped by a bunch of goddamn nerds. No, we lost. Tough game, but I'm glad we at least got one, boys. What are we gonna do? You know, that was
Biz,
awful.
you got to get PFT back for that comment earlier.
Oh, no, I don't care. Congrats, guys. Hey, so,
No, we got
Hey,
dusted.
Thanks, Biz.
hey, those were some hard questions, not our day, but
Yeah.
hey, I was happy to get one win, and hopefully we have a higher seed next year.
Yeah, congrats,
That's all.
Biz. Thank you for showing up.
Chiclets, the wraps
Love
on
you
their
guys.
season. The 13 seed is out. We will talk to the experts who are moving on to the Final Four in the Kiwi region in a few moments.
Actually, I do have one final comment.
Here we go.
Team Hank.
All right, welcome back to the Nooner's Void for the second round post-match interview. Probably should have figured out what to call these. Frantic match. An ass kicking.
Brandon is so
He
smug
is
right
gonna
now.
be so smug
Whit was not
all
happy.
day.
They had a big upset, but just had no chance.
They had a
today.
big upset thanks to me. I did that. I beat Chicago yesterday.
That is,
Correct.
it would have gone to overtime had you not given that to them.
So it was smart.
So that's really
Yeah.
3 wins for Brandon in the
Yep.
tournament so far.
3-0.
That's what he's trying to get at.
It was. I mean, it was great strategy.
That's good gameplay and good gameplay.
It wasn't strategy. I just hate Chicago. Right, that's all that is.
That is, in a sense, a strategy.
I guess, but
Yeah.
it was not strategy at all. I just wanted them to go home.
I kind of wanted to play Chicago in the second round, and I wanted to beat them 15-0.
Yeah, I think the worst matchup for you is Chicago.
Can we focus on the ass whipping we just handed
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, you destroyed them. You destroyed them.
Yeah.
And you missed. You got no NFL points, no MLB points, and you won by 11 after 8 rounds.
I don't know.
7.5.
I don't know if the two guys on Zoom even heard any of the questions.
It was an ass.
Biz was appreciative though. Biz was a good. Biz was a
Biz
13
cracks
seed.
me up.
Biz was a first time
Biz's face the
13.
entire time.
Biz is a
was
delight in the
And
morning.
he's just
Yeah.
thinking about the questions. He's just like,
This was just ready to go to work.
Yeah, he was
They-
happy.
Right.
big day for Biz.
You
so.
did ask RA to perform like a mental trivia game before 10 o'clock in the morning, which is like asking a deer to ice skate. It's just not. It doesn't. The two things don't gel.
They needed the bonus round to stay alive, and Kmart and Sears being ripped.
Kmart. There's 3 Kmarts left.
There's no Sears.
Sears is
There's
gone.
no Sears.
Sears is
Oh, no,
gone.
there's an old roast joke.
Yeah.
Bill Engvall is why Sears is a comedy section. I just want to reference that. Okay, well, let's move on to the part where you move your team
All
into the
right.
Final Four. The Dozen Trivia Tournament 2 presented by High Noon. The experts will take on the winner of Frank and the Frankettes and the Honkers, who I will note, they've played neither of them this year.
Well, I mean, the Honkers eliminated us last year
Yep.
in this
Yeah,
very
yes.
spot.
Yep. Second consecutive Final Four for the experts.
That is not true.
No, we only
Dynasty.
made one. We only won one.
I actually
Wait.
recall you were the only PMT member to not make the Final Four.
You weren't in the
last year.
Final Four last year?
No, they beat us in the round of 8.
All right, first ever Final Four.
Hey!
Final Four. This was the goal from the get-go.
The experts, the
Let's
original
go.
team, makes their first Final Four in the Dozen Trivia competition. The Dozen Trivia Tournament 2 will continue on next with the debut this tournament of the number 1 overall seed, Frank and the Frankettes, against the defending champion, Big Screamin' Honkers. Thank you to High Noon. Enjoy that match next. Yes,
Last question. Do you think you underseeded us?
it's the fans, so that's blame
Ah,
them.
bullshit.
You had the second worst strength of schedule of the season.
Oh, really?
You scheduled the matches.
Jeff.
You're like, I don't want to play this team. I want to play.
Wait,
I don't
no,
play
no,
Chicago
that's
because they're
bullshit.
assholes.
That's bullshit. That's feeding into the narrative.